You're watching Daily News Podcast on Mangalore Today, your guide through the complexities of today's news landscape. From local achievements to challenges we face, we're here to bring you the full picture.
3 individuals faced severe injuries in Kundapura as the Innova they were traveling in lost control, hit the divider, and overturned near the KSRTC depot on NH66. The passengers, returning from Kolar Mukambika Shrine to Pondicherry, suffered injuries due to the impact. Incident damaged the iron grills, and one injured is critical. Fortunately, the mishap occurred when the road had minimal traffic.
In a recent development, the Udupi Excise Police carried out a raid at the residence of a prominent BJP Yuva Morcha leader in Brahmavar. The raid was conducted on the night of April 8th, Monday, where officials seized a substantial quantity of defense liquor illegally stocked in the house. The raid, undertaken in compliance with the Model Code of Conduct, was overseen by senior excise authorities at the residence of Ramesh Prabhu in Indiranagar. Ramesh Prabhu, whose son is a leader in the Udupi district BJP Yuva Morcha, was subsequently arrested after the seizure of 33,500 liters of defense liquor, valued at $155,000. In a recent development, 4 individuals have been arrested by the Kankanadi City Police for their involvement in the theft and slaughter of cows. The suspects, identified as Badruddin, G. Abdul Majid, Khalil, and Mohammed, were apprehended from Kannur, Kundala, and Harakala. Reports suggest that they were part of a group engaged in the illegal trade of cows, which were allegedly slaughtered at Badruddin's residence. During a raid, law enforcement seized cow carcasses and slaughter tools worth $32,850. Currently, efforts are underway to capture the remaining accused who are on the run. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story.
In Belthangadi, a wild elephant was caught on camera crossing the road near the 9th curve of Charmady Ghat, creating a buzz online. The incident took place around noon on April 8th, with a bike rider narrowly escaping as the elephant strolled by. Quick-thinking motorists stopped their vehicles to give way to the majestic creature. The elephant eventually disappeared into the forests at Neria. In another event, a plantation at Kalmanja faced damage from a wild elephant attack, believed to be the same one. This isn't the first time a wild elephant has been seen in the Ghat area, as a similar sighting occurred 2 months ago. Stay tuned for more updates on this gentle giant roaming our jungles.
In a heartwarming event, Anna's Kitchen, a special English recipe book featuring late Anna Mascarenhas recipes along with those of renowned chefs like late Tarla Dalal, Ryan Dantis, and Nigel Lobo, was unveiled by best-selling author Giselle Mehta. The book, published by InCares Foundation, showcases Anna's culinary expertise honed through her food technology degree from Mumbai's Nirmala Niketan. The event, graced by dignitaries including Walter Nandalik and Fructor Leo de Souza, celebrated Anna's legacy as a talented recipe writer known for her compassion and warmth, even while battling cancer. Guests lauded the book's focus on vegan culture and commended the work of Sarva Dharma Sangama. Ina Mascarenhas, Anna's daughter and trustee, extended a warm welcome, while Hemcharya, managing trustee, expressed gratitude. The event was ably conducted by the renowned Kampir Hera Pinto, making it a memorable occasion for all present.
In Dakshina Kannada Lok Sabha constituency, a total of 9 candidates are set to battle it out in the upcoming elections on April 26. Out of the initial 11 candidates, 10 had their nomination papers in order. However, on the last day for nominations, independent candidate Satish Budumaki withdrew from the race. The candidates remaining include Padmaraj R. from Congress, Brijesh Chauta from BJP, Kanthappa Alangar from BSP, Durga Prasad from Karunata Seva Party, Manohar from Uttama Prajakiya Party, Ranjini M. from Karnataka Rashtra Samithi, and independents Deepak Rajesh Koela, Maxim Pinto, and Supreet Kumar Pujari. Stay tuned for updates on this closely contested Lok Sabha battle in our region.
In a tragic incident from Kavor, Mangalore, justice has been served as the 6th additional district and Sessions Court has sentenced Ganesh Kumar to life imprisonment for the murder of his wife 4 years ago. The convict, Ganesh Kumar from Arakalagudu in Hassan, had a history of abusing his wife. On July 1, 2020, he cruelly killed her by strangulation and pushed her from an elevated area near a quarry. The court found Ganesh guilty, imposing a fine of Rs 1 lakh along with the life sentence. Inspector Raghava S. of Kavor filed the charge sheet, leading to this verdict. The court has also recommended providing compensation to the affected persons in this case through the District Legal Services Authority.
In a significant development, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled to visit Mangalore on April 14th. The Prime Minister will be addressing a public meeting at Goldfinch City in Bangladesh at 3 p.m., as confirmed by State BJP General Secretary V. Sunil Kumar. Following his visit to Mangalore, PM Modi will be heading to Bengaluru, where he is set to hold a roadshow in the Bengaluru North constituency at 5:30 p.m. The BJP has planned a door-to-door campaign across the state on April 15th, 16th, and 17th. During this campaign, party workers will be engaging with the public to highlight the achievements and future goals, focusing on a secure India, cultural India, and developed India. Several party leaders, including Pratap Simha Nayak, Satish Kumpala, and Sudarshan Mudbidri, were present during the announcement.
In Mangaluru, students of St. Aloysius College participate in a voter awareness campaign organized by SVEEP. Zilla Panchayat CEO addresses the students, highlighting low voter turnout in the city. The campaign aims to combat urban apathy towards voting by spreading awareness in colleges and other locations. Students are encouraged to download the Voter Helpline app for easy access to voter information. St. Aloysius University ensures all hostel students are enrolled in the voters list. EVM and VVPAT machine demonstrations are given, and a Jalathon event is held in Falguni River. The campaign also reaches the KSRTC bus stand and popular shopping outlets in Mangaluru.
In a dramatic political development, veteran Congress leader A.K. Antony has publicly expressed his wish for his son, Anil K. Antony, the BJP candidate from Pathanamthitta Lok Sabha seat in Kerala, to lose the election. The 83-year-old stalwart stated that his son should be defeated by the Congress candidate, Anto Antony, emphasizing the need to safeguard the idea of India and its constitution. While addressing the media, A.K. Antony reiterated his unwavering commitment to the Congress Party despite his son's opposing political affiliation. In response, Anil Antony criticized his father's stance, labeling Congress as a party with outdated leaders. Despite the family divide, Anil remains confident of his victory in Pathanamthitta. A.K. Antony's endorsement of the Congress candidate comes as a significant boost for the party amidst political upheavals in Kerala. The senior leader also criticized the BJP and the Left Front government, urging voters to support Congress to protect the spirit of the Indian Constitution.
In a significant development, the Delhi High Court has rejected Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal's plea challenging his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case linked to the alleged excise scam. Justice Swarana Kanta Sharma stated that the arrest of Kejriwal was in accordance with legal provisions and his remand cannot be deemed illegal. Kejriwal, who is currently in judicial custody, had also contested his subsequent remand in ED custody in the same case. The case revolves around alleged corruption and money laundering related to the formulation and execution of the Delhi government's excise policy for 2021-22, which was later revoked. Kejriwal was apprehended by the ED on March 21st, following the High Court's refusal to shield him from coercive measures by the Federal Anti-Money Laundering Agency. On April 1st, he was transferred to judicial custody after his ED custody expired. In a latest development, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar's security has been beefed up to Z category, as confirmed by sources from the Union Home Ministry. The Ministry of Home Affairs reportedly authorized this upgrade based on intel from the Intelligence Bureau. The specifics of the threat perception were not disclosed. With the Z category security, a team of 33 security personnel, including CRPF commandos, are now assigned to safeguard Kumar. This includes armed static guards at his residence, PSOs for round-the-clock protection, and armed commandos in shifts for escort. This decision amidst political turbulence as parties like the Trinamool Congress protest against the Election Commission ahead of the 7-phase Lok Sabha elections starting on April 19th. Rajiv Kumar, a retired IAS officer, assumed office as the 25th CEC in 2022. In a significant ruling, the Supreme Court upheld the election of independent MLA Kariko Cree from Tezu in the 2019 Arunachal Pradesh Assembly election. The court stated that candidates contesting elections do not need to disclose all movable properties unless they are of substantial value or reflect a luxurious lifestyle. The division bench, comprising Justices Aniruddha Bose and Sanjay Kumar, set aside the Guwahati High Court order that declared Kree's election as void. The case was based on Kree not disclosing 3 vehicles owned by his wife and son. The court clarified that these vehicles were either gifted or sold before filing nomination, and thus did not need to be declared. The Supreme Court emphasized that a candidate's right to privacy should be respected, and disclosure of assets is only necessary if it substantially impacts their candidature. This ruling sets an important precedent regarding the disclosure of assets by election candidates. In a significant political development, the opposition India bloc has finalized its seat-sharing deal in Maharashtra for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. As per the agreement, Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena (UBT) will contest 21 seats, while Congress and the Nationalist Congress Party, led by Sharad Pawar, will vie for 17 and 10 seats respectively. The contentious seat of Sangli remains with Shiv Sena (UBT), while Congress has secured Bhiwandi. In a symbolic gesture, UBT has given Congress the Mumbai North seat traditionally held by the party. The announcement was made jointly by Thackeray, Pawar, and Congress's Nana Patole. This agreement, aimed at protecting the Constitution, was described by Thackeray as prioritizing victory over seat allocation. The elections are scheduled in 5 phases starting April 19th. The pact follows tensions within the Mahavikas Aghadi alliance due to disagreements over key constituencies. The move aims to present a united front against dictatorship, as per the UBT's social media post on the auspicious occasion of Gudi Padwa.
In the latest update on the Delhi excise policy-related money laundering case, BRS leader Kavitha's judicial custody has been extended by 2 weeks in New Delhi. The special judge for ED and CBI cases, Kaveri Baweja, extended Kavitha's custody till April 23rd. Kavitha, an MLC and daughter of former Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, is alleged to be a key member of the South Group, accused of paying kickbacks worth Rs 100 crore to the ruling AAP in Delhi for a share of liquor licenses. The judge denied interim bail to Kavitha on Monday, citing concerns of evidence tampering and witness influencing. Kavitha's arrest from her Banjara Hills residence in Hyderabad on March 15th has brought this high-profile case into the spotlight.
Mangalore, the ongoing water shortage crisis in the city is being worsened by the prevailing heat waves, which have led to an increase in heat-related illnesses in the state, with 569 cases recorded so far. These cases include 367 instances of heat rashes, 131 cases of heat cramps, 70 cases of heat exhaustion, and only 1 case of heat stroke as of April 7. Hospitals in the city, including Victoria and Bowring Hospital, have denied any reports of heat stroke cases. Health experts clarify that most cases being reported are actually heat exhaustion, triggered by overheating of the body, and not as severe as heat stroke. Dr. Sheila Murali Chakravarthi from Fortis Hospital explained that heat strokes are the most serious heat-related illnesses and require immediate medical attention to avoid severe complications. Meanwhile, the All India Central Council of Trade Unions, AICCTU, has urged the government to provide street vendors with umbrellas and a heat allowance of Rs 5,000 for April and May, as they are among the worst impacted by the scorching heat.
Amidst tensions over China's renaming of areas in Arunachal Pradesh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reiterated that the state is an integral part of India. He highlighted the swift development projects reaching the northeast and Arunachal. Responding to concerns about China's claims, PM Modi assured that Arunachal will always be part of India. Stressing on recent initiatives, he mentioned inaugurating projects worth 55,000 crore and enhancing connectivity to Tawang through the Sela Tunnel. China's objections were met with a diplomatic protest, emphasizing their claim on the region. The opposition, especially the Congress, criticized PM Modi, accusing him of neglecting national security. In addressing infiltration issues from Myanmar, PM Modi discussed steps to secure borders, including terminating the Free Movement Agreement and bolstering border forces. The government is working closely with Mizoram to handle illegal migration by capturing biometric data. The focus remains on peace and stability in Myanmar, facilitating the return of migrants to their homeland.
In the latest political uproar, Congress stalwart Rahul Gandhi lambasted the central BJP government's Agnipath scheme, calling it insufficient compared to the rigorous training of Chinese soldiers. Gandhi vowed to dismantle the scheme if Congress comes to power, citing concerns over the welfare of recruits. He criticized the lack of benefits and recognition for Agniveers, contrasting them with their more privileged adversaries. The Congress manifesto, Nyaya Patra, includes a pledge to abolish the Agnipath-Agniveer scheme. Gandhi also claimed that the military establishment does not support the program, emphasizing that the army opposes it. Amidst other promises for women, youth, farmers, and the marginalized, Gandhi reiterated the Congress's commitment to conducting a caste-based census, which he likened to a social X-ray.
In a bid to counter fake propaganda regarding EVMs, Kerala police have registered a total of 12 cases across the state. The cases have been filed in different districts including Malappuram, Ernakulam, and Thrissur. The police have also taken action in Thiruvananthapuram Rural, Kollam City, Pathanamthitta, Alappuzha, Palakkad, and Idukki. This comes as part of the intensified efforts by the state-level social media monitoring teams to curb the dissemination of misleading information and maintain public harmony. Stay tuned to Mangalore Today for more updates on this developing story.
Mangalore, April 9, 2024. Today, the High Court in the city will deliver its verdict on a petition filed by the Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, challenging his arrest by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case related to the alleged liquor policy scam. Justice Swarana Kantasharma is set to announce the decision at 2:30 p.m. Mr. Kejriwal, who claims the corruption charges are a political conspiracy, has also contested his ED custody. Following judicial custody until April 15th, he is currently held in Tihar jail. During the hearing on April 3rd, Mr. Kejriwal raised concerns about the timing of his arrest, stating it disrupted the fair competition in the upcoming elections. The ED, referring to him as the mastermind of the scam, opposed his petition, emphasizing equal application of the law. The ED insisted it had evidence tracing the money trail, despite Mr. Kejriwal's denial of involvement. The liquor policy under scrutiny was aimed at reforming the liquor industry in the capital, but was revoked due to alleged irregularities. The ED alleges that bribe money from the policy was used to fund AAP's election campaigns.
In a tragic incident, a 25-year-old student from Hyderabad, studying for his master's in the U.S., was found dead in Cleveland, Ohio. The Indian Embassy in New York confirmed the news, expressing deep condolences to Mohammed Abdul Arfat's family. The embassy is coordinating with local authorities for a thorough investigation. This marks the 11th Indian death in the U.S. this year, with many being students. The series of fatalities have sparked concern amongst the Indian student community and their families back home. With over 2.6 lakh Indian students in the U.S., safety measures and support systems are under scrutiny. The causes of death for several students remains undisclosed, raising further alarm within the Indian diaspora.
In a shocking incident in Bengaluru, a man named Riaz, carrying a gun, broke the security protocol and got close to Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah during a campaign rally. Instead of targeting the CM, Riaz garlanded Transport Minister Ramalinga Reddy, who was accompanying Siddaramaiah. The man then continued to garland Reddy's daughter, Soumya Reddy, and others before the security noticed the gun on him. Riaz, who was involved in a past assault and has special permission to carry the gun, has sparked concerns about security during the ongoing election season. The BJP criticized the incident, accusing Congress of promoting hooligans and intimidating voters. The incident highlights the need for stricter security measures during political campaigns.
In recent news from Karwar, Karnataka, a young man named Arun Vernakar displayed extreme devotion to Prime Minister Narendra Modi by chopping off his own finger as an offering to goddess Kali for the PM's victory in the upcoming elections. Known for his unwavering support for Modi, Vernakar accidentally severed a part of his left-hand forefinger with a machete while attempting to draw blood for the deity. Despite efforts to save the finger, doctors advised complete amputation. Vernakar further expressed his fervent support by inscribing messages on his house walls with his blood, praying for Modi's well-being. This act of devotion follows his previous gestures, including building a temple for the Prime Minister at his home and writing letters in blood during the 2014 elections. The incident has sparked a mix of shock and concern among the community in Karwar. In a piece of sad news, Dr. Suresh D. Islor, a renowned eye and ENT surgeon from Mangalore, passed away at the age of 89. Dr. Islor, known for his remarkable service to the community of Shivamogga for over 6 decades, leaves behind a legacy of medical excellence. He founded the first private nursing home in Shivamogga, Sahyadri Hospital, in 1964, and was a pioneer in introducing innovative medical techniques in the region. Dr. Islor's contributions to the field of medicine were widely recognized, and he was a recipient of several prestigious awards, including the IMA Karnataka State Branch Doctors' Day Award. His dedication to healthcare extended beyond his practice as he founded the Lions Eye Bank and a school for hearing-impaired children in Shivamogga. Dr. Islor's passing is a great loss to the medical community, and he will be remembered for his compassionate service and pioneering spirit.
In a recent development, Mahesh Shetty Timarodi, leading the Justice for Sonyan movement in Mangalore, has urged the state and union governments to support a reinvestigation under court supervision in the Sojanya case. Timarodi emphasized on Prime Minister's upcoming visit to Mangalore on April 14th and called for an announcement regarding the case. He warned of escalating the Nota campaign if demands are not met. With the Karnataka High Court already seeking CBI's opinion on the case, Timarodi urged BJP leaders to convince the Prime Minister for a reprobe. Additionally, he sought the Congress government's support for a fresh investigation. Social activist Prasanna Ravi also addressed the media, along with Anil Kumar, Tamana Shetty, and Manoj, in support of the cause.
In the latest education news, Tulasi Pai from Kanara Pre-University College has achieved the second rank in the state-level PUC Commerce stream with an impressive score of 596 marks. Tulasi, who dreams of becoming a chartered accountant, previously scored 624 out of 625 in SSLC exams. She is the daughter of entrepreneur Vivek Pai and Vinitha. Meanwhile, Samriddhi, another student from Kanara PU College, secured the fourth rank in the state-level 2 PUC science stream with 594 marks. She is the daughter of Sharath Nayak and Lalitha Priya. Congratulations to these bright young minds from Mangalore. In Mangalore today, the much-awaited public meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi at Goldfinch City Grounds in Koolur has been reportedly cancelled. The preparations for the event had started with a pandal being erected on Wednesday morning. However, the public meeting stands cancelled, and it is anticipated that a roadshow may take place instead. The details regarding the locations where the roadshow will be conducted remain undisclosed. In the latest political news from Mangalore, Karnataka, the Lok Sabha election details have been revealed for Dakshina Kannada constituency. The voting date for the Dakshina Kannada Lok Sabha seat is set for April 26th, while the results will be announced on June 4th. In the previous election in 2019, BJP's Nalin Kumar Katil secured a victory with a significant margin. Moving on to Udupi Chikmagalur constituency, the voting date is on June 1st, with counting and result announcements scheduled for June 4th. In the 2019 election, BJP's Shobha Karandlaj emerged victorious in Udupi Chikmagalur constituency. Stay tuned for more updates on the upcoming Lok Sabha elections in Karnataka. In Panathadi Panchayat Kasaragod, a 31-year-old man named Uni, son of Devarolakal Baby, was severely injured in a wild elephant attack. Uni was repairing a water pipeline near the forest border when the incident took place at 7:30 a.m. He was discovered injured by a rubber tapping worker and taken to Tumkal Taluk Hospital before being transferred to Kannur Government Medical College Hospital. Residents are worried about the increasing elephant-human conflict in the area near tourist spots like Ranapuram and Karnataka forest border. This incident highlights the need for better protection measures to prevent such occurrences in the future. Eid al-Fitr celebrations are in full swing in Mangalore. The city is witnessing a beautiful display of religious fervor as the Muslim community marks the end of Ramadan fasting with joy and happiness. Hundreds of faithful gathered at the Idgah at Lighthouse Hill, Noor Masjid, and other mosques to offer special Eid namaz. The air is filled with greetings as people exchange warm wishes on this auspicious day. Eid al-Fitr, meaning festivity and breaking fast, symbolizes the end of the fasting period in Ramadan. This important festival is celebrated on the first day of Shawwal, the 10th month of the Islamic calendar. Let the spirit of unity and joy continue to shine as the celebrations unfold across the city and district.
In an announcement that has made waves in Karnataka politics, senior Congress leader and former Chief Minister Veerappa Moily has declared his retirement from active politics. At the age of 84, Moily has decided to step away from the limelight, but has pledged his support to Chikkabalapura Lok Sabha candidate Raksha Ramaiah. Moily, a veteran in Indian politics, has held several key positions, including being a union minister during the UPA-2 government. Despite his aspirations for a Lok Sabha ticket from Chikkabalapura, the party has chosen Ramaiah as the candidate. Moily assured his commitment to work for Ramaiah and the Congress Party as a dedicated worker. His retirement marks the end of an era in Karnataka politics.
Good evening. This is Mangalore Today with some breaking news. Karnataka School Examination and Assessment Board, KSEAB, is all set to declare the results of the second PUC first annual examination. The results will be announced at 10 a.m. and can be accessed on karisults.nic.in at 11 a.m. In a first, KSEAB will also send the results to the students' registered mobile numbers via SMS. This year, the board conducted the first annual exams from March 1 to 22, with a total of 6.98 lakh students appearing for the exams. Stay tuned for more updates on the results.
YouTuber Dhruv Rathi's latest video questioning if India is heading towards dictatorship has created a stir on social media, racking up millions of views. The video scrutinizes PM Narendra Modi and BJP's One Nation, One Party ideology, highlighting concerns about media control and allegations of misusing enforcement agencies against opposition. Following CM Arvind Kejriwal's arrest, Rathi released a follow-up video accusing the government of silencing dissenting voices. Praised for his bold stance, Rathi urges viewers to speak up against injustice and emphasizes the power of voting. While some lauded Rathi's factual analysis, others criticized him for allegedly spreading misinformation. The dynamic reactions on social media reflect the divisive opinions on Rathi's impactful commentary. #Dhruv Rathi, Political Analysis, Dictatorship Debate.
Tragedy struck Wakti village in Navasa Tehsil of Ahmednagar district, Maharashtra, when 5 people lost their lives in a desperate attempt to save a cat stuck in an abandoned well used as a biogas pit on Tuesday night. The incident unfolded as one person climbed in to rescue the feline, but got trapped in the sludge. Subsequently, 5 others entered one after the other to help, only to meet a similar fate. One person managed to be rescued and is receiving medical attention. The Navasa police station inspector, Dhananjay Jadhav, described the rescue operation that sadly resulted in the loss of 5 lives. An investigation has been initiated into this heartbreaking mishap that cost multiple lives at the hands of goodwill.
In a political battle playing out in Kerala, it's movie versus movie and church versus church. The screening of the controversial film The Kerala Story by some dioceses sparked a row, leading to a counter-move of screening the Manipuri documentary film Cry of the Oppressed. The Christian community, comprising 18% of Kerala's population, holds significant voting power and is being courted by various parties. While the Catholic and Syrian Christians show inclinations towards the BJP, the Protestants and Latin Christians have distanced themselves from the left Democratic Front. The screening of these films has created divisions within the community. The BJP denied allegations of being involved in the screenings, emphasizing they have not taken steps to polarize voters. As Kerala gears up for the Lok Sabha polls, the battle for the Christian vote is becoming increasingly intense, with films becoming a tool for political messaging.
In a recent development, the Supreme Court has dismissed the unconditional apology by Baba Ramdev and Acharya Balkrishna of Patanjali for misleading advertisements of their medicinal products. The bench of Justices Hema Kohli and Ahsanuddin Amanullah criticized Patanjali for its deliberate violations of court orders. The court rejected the apology as a mere paper gesture and warned of consequences. The bench also reprimanded Baba Ramdev for seeking exemption from court appearance with a backdated ticket. Furthermore, the the court slammed Patanjali for releasing their apology to the media before submitting it to the court. Additionally, the Uttarakhand government was criticized for granting licenses to Patanjali, with the court calling for the suspension of 3 drug licensing officers. The Supreme Court emphasized that it will not tolerate any negligence from the authorities and warned of strict action. The next hearing in this case is scheduled for April 16th, with the court summoning Baba Ramdev and Acharya Balkrishna to appear before it. In a tragic incident in South Edmonton, Canada, 2 individuals lost their lives in a shooting on Monday. Among the victims was Buddha Singh Gill, the esteemed owner of Gill Built Homes. Edmonton police responded to the report of a shooting in the area of Kavanaugh Boulevard Southwest and Cherniack Way Southwest, confirming the deaths of 2 men and severe injuries to another. The police have stated that no suspects are being pursued and autopsies are scheduled. The community is in shock, with many expressing their grief and disbelief. Eyewitnesses recounted the harrowing events, with one describing a man in construction attire being shot by a passing car. The senseless violence has left residents shaken, emphasizing the need for peace and safety in our neighborhoods. In a shocking incident, a lawyer hailing from Bengaluru fell prey to a new fake FedEx scam. The victim was coerced into a 36-hour-long call where scammers posed as CBI officials, alleging that a parcel addressed to her contained banned substances. The ordeal took a horrifying turn when the woman was pressured into stripping on camera and extorted of 15 lakh. The fraudsters threatened to publish her images on the dark web if she did not comply. This modus operandi, where scammers impersonate central agency officials, accuse victims of criminal activities and demand money, is becoming increasingly common. By exploiting fear and pressure tactics, these criminals manipulate victims into sharing confidential bank details and parting with their money. Instances like this highlight the need for vigilant cyber awareness to prevent falling victim to such scams.
In a tragic incident in Durg district, Chhattisgarh, a bus carrying employees of a private firm fell into a Murum soil mine pit, resulting in the death of 12 individuals and injuring 14 others on Tuesday night. The bus was returning from work when it skidded off the road and plunged into the 40 feet deep pit. Rescue operations by the police, State Disaster Response Force, and locals were immediately launched. The district collector mentioned that a magisterial probe has been initiated and compensation will be provided to the victims. President Draupadi Murmu and Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed their condolences for the lives lost and wished for the speedy recovery of the injured. Chief Minister Vishnu Deosai assured that adequate arrangements have been made for the treatment of the injured individuals. Our hearts go out to the families affected by this tragic accident. In a significant development, senior Congress leader and former Union Minister Veerappa Moily has declared his retirement from active politics during his visit to Chikkabalapura. The 84-year-old leader, who previously served as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, expressed his support for Lok Sabha candidate Raksha Ramaiah from the same region. Veerappa Moily had been eyeing a Lok Sabha ticket from Chikkabalapura, but the party decided in favor of Ramaiah. The veteran politician, who held key portfolios in the UPA-2 government, including petroleum and natural gas, affirmed his commitment to work for Ramaiah as a dedicated Congress worker.
That wraps up today's edition of the Daily News Podcast. We're grateful for your viewership. For additional details on today's stories, head over to mangaloretoday.com. And remember, subscribing to our channel keeps you ahead with the latest news. Stay informed, stay safe.